Hello, welcome to Fantastical Magic Tarot. My name is Andrea. Today's reading, we are asking what is the key to your success? All right, we have 3 piles to choose from. Group number 1, you've got this Chariot card here. Okay. This is from the Tarot of the Abyss. And I'll actually show you your deck as well. This is the back of the deck, if that helps you choose as well. Okay. And then group number 2, you've got this Chariot card here. This is from the Raven's Prophecy Tarot. And I'll show you the back of your deck. And we will be using the respective decks in the readings. That's the back of your deck. And then group number 3, you have this Chariot card. However, in this particular deck, it's called the Fairy Wind. But that's your card. And I'll show you the back of your deck. It's from the Forest of Enchantment Tarot. Where is it? Here it is. There it is. Okay, you pick whichever is calling to you the most. I'm going to put timestamps in the description box below. Please pause if you need more time, and then I'll see you in your reading. Hello, group number 1. If you chose this Chariot, we're going to put your Chariot card just to the side over here, and we're going to get your pre-shuffled tarot, or pardon me, your pre-shuffled oracle, and then I will pull out your tarot deck. So your first oracle card is this card of awareness, and it says coconut. Okay, and it's card 15. That's your first oracle. Maybe we'll start them. No, I'll put that here. Okay, and then we've got She Who Yearns, Desiree, and I had to cover her up there, if you're wondering. And it says, yearn, longing, and pine for. Okay. I'm going to get all your oracle cards out before I really say a whole bunch. Then we've got Follow the Leader. This is card 40. We've got Rock Bottom. Another winding road there, hey? Okay, and then we have Rescue. And then I've got these little yoga affirmation kind of message cards, I guess. And so the first one is Transition. And it says, you are changing, saying goodbye to the old and embracing new beginnings with a fresh approach. Okay, and I'm totally getting your message already, but let me get these last 2 cards out. And then, of course, we're going to do tarot after I talk a little bit about what I'm seeing in the oracle. Then you've got Journey. Sorry, did I show you that? Journey with the camel pose there. No moment in time stands alone. Therefore, no moment is completely understood. You never get it done, and you're always becoming more. Delight in your continuous adventure. And then your last yoga card here is Endurance. Be clear enough to set your course, yet strong enough to let it flow. Creative forces are unexpected, exhilarating, and delightful. Enjoy the ride. Okay, so I think the first thing I need to acknowledge here is all this messaging and as well as like symbolism here of like a long kind of road. It mentioned it here, I think, a couple times in these yoga cards, and then you've got these 2 long pathways. So that's the first thing, okay? So this, whatever you're going to be successful at, whatever you're trying to be successful at, it's not a straightforward path, for sure, which it usually isn't, but yours is especially windy, okay? And I think that the message the key to your success right now, what Spirit is trying to get through to you is, I think you need to kind of reevaluate where you're at right now. And I think this is going to be difficult for you a little bit. Not necessarily, I mean, yeah, this is, you're being asked to have endurance. Like, this is a journey. You need to keep that in mind. But with this She Who Yearns showing up, I can tell this is something you really want. Is I think the key to your success actually right now is changing directions, is maybe letting go of one thing to start something different. With this awareness card here, it's interesting because on the one hand, I'm getting that with this awareness card coming through that it's like you've maybe lost some awareness because your desire or what you want here is so strong. It's kind of blinding you a little bit. You might be just very focused on this and you're kind of maybe not seeing, all of the signs that this really isn't the right thing for you or the right approach for you. Okay. Some of you, this doesn't mean you have to entirely give up on what you're trying to achieve, what you're trying to be successful at. Some of you may need to, okay? Like, I feel like there's quite the shift that needs to happen for your success. Some of you will need to reevaluate this, and I think you'll come to the conclusion that it's not working and it's not going to work. And I think for those of you who that may apply to, I think that you'll be able to, if you resonate with the next message I'm about to share, that might be the case for you, especially because the other thing I got as soon as I saw this card, it actually reminded me of like whipping. The way that she's holding this coconut plant, and it reminds me of like if you've ever seen any of those, and I don't know if people still do this, but I've seen it like in movies and I've heard reference to it in like reading about like historical religious stuff, about like, I don't know, was it within the Catholic Church? I don't remember. And it might be across different religions, where priests would whip themselves if they felt like they sinned. And I don't know if it's just priests, but it's this concept of like self-whipping because, for whatever reason, with that combined with this longing card, and all of this other energy that's here, this rock bottom card as well. I feel like some of you are really, you've kind of like, I don't know, you've just put so much, how do I say it? It's like you've taken a beating here, and not literally, I'm not talking about actually self-whipping, and I hope nobody would ever do that. It's, please, self-harm is like, I don't even like bringing that up, but this is more in a metaphorical sense, okay? This is like where you just kind of put yourself through the ringer trying to get what you want. And you're actually harming yourself in a psychological, emotional, and maybe a physical way if you're like, exhausting yourself, not taking care of yourself, not getting enough sleep, you're stressed or anxious or worried all the time. Like that will take a physical toll as well, right? So some of you, I think you're just not willing to let go. It's like you're still trying. You're really trying to force it to happen. Others of you, it's not that you need to completely let go of this. It's like you need to take a big shift though. You need to like really change an approach or a direction. So the first piece of advice here is to step back and really look at the bigger picture. Like, try to detach from this desire, how bad you want this, and like look at what's actually happening, because there's some blinders on. Your desire is blinding you a little bit. The other thing is, the other piece of advice that is coming through very strongly with the follow the leader, the rescue card, is that you need help, actually. You need some help. So the kind of help you need is you need to find somebody who you can get solid advice or help from. Someone who, so whatever and I think this is funny, this came up in another reading, not this exact message, but what I'm just about to say. Not everything I've said previous, but this came up in another reading I did recently. But anyway, the advice was to find someone who's already successful in whatever you're trying to be successful at. It doesn't matter if it's a relationship. If it was a relationship, you could go talk to someone who you view as having a very successful relationship and the kind of relationship you would want for yourself. Or if it's like a business, go find someone who is successful in that exact type of business that you're trying to be successful in. Anyone who get advice from someone who is a leader already in this field or in this area, or someone who you just admire, someone that you really resonate with, or that, someone you kind of would look up to as a role model, I guess. Find someone like that. And if you don't know of anyone like that right now, there is someone out there for you. There's someone out there for you to give you some good advice to help you understand how to shift. And if it's letting this go entirely, there is something that you're going to be successful at, okay? It's just, you got to find the right approach or the right thing, okay? And it's going to satisfy you. It's going to turn out to be, really good for you. You are being asked to endure here though, right? You're being asked to endure and accept that there's a transition coming. You have butterflies here. You have pregnancy here. There's a change. There's a metamorphosis. There's a new birth, okay? There's something new. Like I said, it's either a change or something entirely new. And you're being asked to keep on in your journey. What did this say again? Yeah. Even if you don't understand why this is happening, or it's a little scary, it's hard to have faith in it, you're being asked to focus on the journey. Focus on where life is taking you, the advice you're getting, just go with it, and, follow your path, follow this change in direction that's coming for you. Okay. So the key to your success, group, number 1 is a change. It's a change. It's realizing what isn't working and getting advice, getting some help about how to proceed. Okay, let's get your tarot. I will just shuffle it a minute and then I'll show you what pops out. Group number 1, please. Oh, I'm dropping cards already. Hang on. Okay, I didn't ask for the cards yet, so I'm not going to take those. Let's keep going. Group number 1, please, Spirit. What is the key to their success? Group number 1. What is the key to their success, please? What is the key to their success? Okay, first, King of Swords. Yes. You need to, get clarity. You need to detach from your emotions just a little bit. Just because your desire around this is blinding you a bit, okay? So you need to see the truth of the situation, like I was saying. And then I love this. This is so exactly what I was picking up on already with these oracle. It's a brand new, it's a brand new journey for you. This is the Fool card. This is you're not going to understand exactly where you're headed, how it's going to work out. It is like a new path for you, but it is going to be successful. This change, this new path, this new approach. So this is a brand new way of doing things, or this is just a whole brand new path. Okay. Exactly what I was saying before. What is the key to their, oh, look, something else flipped over and I didn't see it. Okay. Temperance. Balance. I think this is saying that you're going to need to stay kind of grounded, level-headed. You're going to need to balance the parts of you that might, like get unbalanced. But, I mean, that's really what I mean. It's like right now I feel like your emotional, your desire, it might have to do with your ego a bit here. And when I'm ego, I don't mean arrogance. You know what I mean by ego, right? I'm sure most of you here do. If you're watching tarot, it's like your ego, that part of your consciousness might be ruling the show here a bit, and you just need to pull back, get more level-headed. You need more levelness so that you can go through this journey and this change in a much more peaceful way. This can be, you can enjoy this journey. This could be an opportunity for something really fun and exciting and new learning, actually. And if you can just actually sink into that and have appreciation for that, this whole process is going to be a lot easier for you. Instead of focusing on what you're losing or time that you wasted or worrying about it not working out or feeling uncomfortable, if you focus on those things, that's what you're going to feel, right? But this can be like an exciting, happy, and more peaceful journey for you. Okay, what else, please, for group number 1? What is the key to their success, please? 2 of Wands, yeah. A new direction, new intentions, new plans, okay? It may feel if you just aren't able to pull back and see the bigger picture and detach from, outcomes and certainty. Just accept you're not going to have certainty in this situation, okay? But you are going to be successful. It's just how and when and exactly what it looks like, you're not going to have certainty around that. But it may feel like for some of you that you're kind of starting all over again. That could be something that is going to occur to you, but don't look at it that way, okay? Just look at it as like a new phase. Like I said, new learning, new experiences, just focus on like that. But you're going to need to pull back. You're going to, like I said, you need advice, and then you're going to need to pull back and do some planning. Okay? There'll be new planning to do, new things to figure out, new intentions being made, all of that. What is the key to their success? Please, Spirit, for group number 1. Yeah, I think that is like perfect as a last tarot card to pull for you. And sorry, I'll let you see that a little better. The Magician. Okay. Nothing is lost. Nothing is lost. Okay. That's really what's coming through as soon as I see that. Nothing is lost. This is all about you coming into your fullest potential, into all of your power. This is like, I think what you're wanting so bad, actually. You're meant to grow more than what you would have grown if you would have ended up staying on the path that you've been on. You're meant to grow much more than that. And it's like you can make anything happen. You will make this happen, this new path. Like I said, I really feel like you will be successful. It's just, you have growing, look, it's a tree. I love that it's a tree showing them, is it? The Magician here. The Magician is part of this tree. it just, for me, I just see so much growth happening for you. You're going to be on this journey it's going to be a little bit of a wild ride, I think, but look, the Temperance is in the middle. So you could easily get thrown off by this change. It could really mess with you, but your spirit team, your guides are here to say, like, everything is going to be okay. You just have to have some trust, have this Fool's energy. I think you need to tap into, you could do, if you have a tarot deck of your own, start pulling Fool cards, start, trying to connect with that energy. Is kind of what's needed right now, like trust, leap of faith kind of energy. As well as the Magician, because I really feel like this is you here. This is the energy, the Fool is the energy you kind of need to have right now. You need to just be willing to take a leap of faith and step off the cliff a little bit. But this is who you're going to end up. You're going to end up fully in your power and fully manifesting. And yeah, but you need help. You can't do this all on your own at this point. You're going to end up in this position. You need help right now, though, okay? All right, group number 1. I hope it was helpful. If it was, let me know and subscribe to my channel and like the video because that really helps me. I appreciate it a lot. Yeah, and take care. I'll see you in the next one. Hello, group number 2. If you chose this Chariot card, I'm going to put it just over here. Okay, and I did pre-shuffle some Oracle, and then I'm going to get your tarot deck out. So your first Oracle is connection with horsetail. Something needs strengthening here with the horsetail. Horsetail, it's very high in silica, and it can really strengthen like connective tissues and stuff in our body. So I just feel like something needs strengthened here. We'll see what that is. And we've got She Who Whispers, Consia. Says secrets, confessions, and confidant. Interesting. Okay, I'll talk more once I might make certain comments as I pull out the cards, but I'll pull together your message once I have all of your Oracle cards out, and then we'll get additional messages with the tarot. So you've got Deep Freeze here. Cleaning house. Bone collector. Okay. Bone collector. Okay. And then we've got these little yoga kind of message cards. So the first one you have is foundation. And it says, find the answer in your own words. Ground yourself in the foundation of your own experience. You cannot know something until you discover it for yourself. And then you've got trust. Trust relieves the worry and clears the path for forward motion. Divine forces are guiding your life. You are well protected. And then you've got flexibility. If you're flexible with yourself, a deeper connection can be made with others. Adjust your position to create harmony. A willingness to bend will keep the situation from breaking. Look, oh, it says connection as well, doesn't it? It's funny, this one is talking about a connection with others. And this, when I picked up this card, I was kind of getting a connection with yourself, within yourself, or a strengthening of something within yourself. But okay, let me just share with you what I'm seeing. How should I do this? Maybe I'll just start from the beginning and go this way, I think is the best. I do want to point out, actually, out of all the Chariot cards, this is 2 dragons. There's a light and a kind of red, darker dragon. This particular Chariot card really speaks to the aspect of the Chariot with regards to needing to be able to have different parts of yourself like on the same page in order for there to be like, solid, swift forward motion towards something. And what I mean, like an example of what I mean by that is like if your heart wants something different than your head wants, and those two parts of you are at odds with yourself. And this could be, you could apply this to numerous things, your unconscious and your conscious selves and whatever, all these different parts of ourselves. If any of the parts of ourselves are at odds with each other, we can't steer ourselves in a very efficient manner. We can be kind of all over the place. There can be stalls, there can be falls. Just imagine, like, if we use the example of the traditional imagery of the chariot where there's like two horses, and a charioteer, the person who is like has the reins on those two horses, if those two horses aren't wanting to go in the same direction and they're not being steered properly, they're not, under the control of the charioteer, I think that's what it is, who's steering the chariot. Like the chariot's going to completely fall over and there's going to be a huge accident, right? Like it's not going to go well and they're not going to get to where they're trying to go. So I feel like there's something you need to discover here about yourself and maybe as well as your external situation. We'll see, but definitely something about yourself with this foundation card and this secrets and confessions. I almost feel like there's some answer within you about the key to your success that you haven't quite discovered. You have to discover something for yourself here. There's something that needs to be, realized. And so maybe you could ponder on what I just said. Are there parts of you that are out of alignment with what you're trying to be successful in? Maybe you need to do some deep reflection or meditation on that. Is there something you need to discover for yourself here about why you haven't been totally successful yet in what you're trying to do? With this deep freeze card coming in here, what I'm getting with this is there is a need, especially with this cleaning house. And actually this bone collector relates to what I was just talking about. I'm sorry, I'll talk about that in a second. But this deep freeze card and this cleaning house, there's a need for a pregnant pause right now. I think that what you're trying to be successful at, I think you are, I don't know, I feel like you are on the right path. Like, I do feel like what you're trying to be successful at is, I was going to say it is in alignment with you, but it could be generally in alignment with you. Maybe not exactly, but yeah, there's a need for some kind of pregnant pause here. Like you need to, I feel like you need to slow down just for a little bit. To do, like I said, to meditate, to reflect on yourself. There's something that needs to be released with this cleaning house card here. And this bone collector is here telling us that there's something from your past, actually, that's very significant to your current situation. It's like there's something that was lost in the past that is very current, very relevant to the current situation. And maybe that's what you need to discover. I feel like you're going to discover what this thing is from the past. I am going to get tarot and clarify a bunch for you because I definitely feel like we need that. But something from the past. You lost either a piece of yourself. Maybe it was a dream you had for yourself once and you kind of let it go. Maybe there's some kind of belief in yourself that you lost. Maybe there's actual, I don't know, I'm going to clarify, but there's something from your past, okay, that is very relevant to this situation that needs to be reclaimed or brought back up to the surface somehow. Even if it's being brought back up to the surface so that you can let it go. Like for some of you, this is like an actual reclaiming of something from your past or integration of something that you lost or let go of in the past. And for others of you, this could be just like addressing something that's affecting you right now from your past. If it's like what I mean by that, if it's something that needs to be brought to the surface and then actually released, it could be like some kind of self-limiting belief from your childhood or something like that. But yeah, right now there's a pregnant pause needed, and you need to trust. I think some of you will feel like, I can't slow down. I don't have time to have a pause. This is going to affect my success. Like, there'll be a little bit of a lack mentality that will be triggered for a lot of you in taking a step back or a pause, okay? But you need to just be flexible in this situation and have trust, okay? You're very clearly being told, like, you're protected, okay? Don't worry. It's just you have something to figure out here. Yeah, and this connection. So we'll clarify. I'm just going to get your tarot. I think that's as much as I'm really going to get from your oracle cards right now. I definitely need to get your tarot cards out. So let's do that. What is the key to their success, please? For group number 2, Spirit. What is the key to their success, please? Okay. I'll show you what pops out as I'm shuffling here. What is the key to group number 2 success, please? What? Okay. Oh, yeah. That's so nice to see. The sun. Don't give up any kind of hope. Yeah. Something about your dreams here. Clarity. Again, the sun brings illumination, right? The sun is after the moon card. This is like something that is in the dark right now coming to light. Big time. Okay. Let's see what else. What is the key to their success, please? Group number 2. Spirit, group number 2. What is the key to their success? What is the key to their success? Oh, you guys. Oh, man. You got the 9 of Cups. Okay, so I really think you've lost some kind of hope, desire, dream. I don't know. I have a question for you, group number 2. Are you settling in any way in this situation? Are you settling? Because you do not need to. You can reach for the stars here. You can reach for the clouds. You can reach for whatever it is. And if any of you have settled or compromised in something you really had a wish for, really dreamt about for yourself, you're being asked to find that again and reclaim it. But you need to understand why you lost this dream and work on those things, okay? Because you have to believe in your dreams. So if you lost any kind of belief that something was possible, you need to figure out why. And I think that's what you need to work on. Because you need to believe in it. But you can have it. Okay, what else? Okay, sorry. What else, please, Spirit, for group number 2? What is the key to their success? Yeah. Ace of Coins with the Ace of Pentacles. Sorry, the Ace of Coins is the Ace of Pentacles in a traditional tarot. And then you've got the 8 of Wands. Okay, so I really love this. This is like, I feel like there's a reimagining of your success. And actually, it's something that you once upon a time did imagine. I mean, this could even be a past lifetime if this isn't something you're really recognizing right now. I think you need to spend some time and tap into, I don't know, your past self. Try and remember. There's some remembering that needs to happen here. And then it's like like some new idea, some redefining of what you're going after and what your success is going to look like. And then it's like, shoo, like that's the key. The key here to your success is like finding what you've lost, what you're settling on, why you're settling. If anything was possible for you with respect to this success, like what would it be? The potential here is so, it's so great. And I think it's exactly what you actually once upon a time had a dream for yourself about. So I'm going to start clarifying just a few things. So I'm going to move these just down here, and I want to clarify these 2 cards. Everything else I really understand, but I don't know what needs to be released. I don't know if it's the limiting belief that needs to be released, or if this is something more tangible in your life, some kind of decluttering. I'm not sure. So Spirit, why is this cleaning house message here? Why is this cleaning house message here for group number 2? Why is this cleaning house message here? Yeah, okay. This is a limiting belief. This is an internal cleaning house. It's going to end up changing how you're manifesting this success. Okay, and let me explain. So you got the 4 of Cups, which is like apathy, disbelief, boredom. This is something from not realizing, this Ace of Pentacles here, not realizing all of the potential and opportunities that you have. Sorry, group number 2, my dog was starting to bark, so I had to go just ask him to please stop. And he has. Let's hope that continues. So yes, group number 2. So this 4 of Cups, it's like there's a way of manifesting and working on this success that you are not seeing. Okay? Because you've got the 3 of, and the reason why you're not seeing this is like because of some kind of belief, some kind of thinking pattern, some kind of emotional pattern. It's something internal. And this may end up actually meaning, once you realize this, it may end up meaning that there's something in your physical approach to trying to manifest the success that needs to go. There's like, especially under this flexibility card, it's like something you're doing to try and achieve this success. Yeah, it needs to go. There's something not working here. There's a better approach. The 3 of Coins is about work, and it's about building. It's about, this is the work that you do to build something in your life, to achieve that success. And so it's like, there is some practical advice there in terms of like, there is a way that you're building. You're not seeing other options. And I think it has to do with some kind of, thinking or belief that you have, some kind of thinking pattern or limiting belief that you have. You need to be more flexible in your mind and in your heart about what's possible, about what the options are. And then the other thing coming through, like I said, you're not overall, it's like, sorry. So what I'm getting is you don't have to completely scrap or change what you're doing. I think a lot of what you're doing is right, but there's something that needs to change. Something needs to be released here, both mentally and tangibly. Okay? And then you're not reaching high enough. You've lost some kind of dream or goal for yourself, and like you're settling in some way as well. Okay? So let me just clarify this flexibility card. Why is flexibility here, please, for group number 2? Okay. So we've got the, Two of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Interesting. I'm going to clarify this Ace of Cups. 2 of Pentacles, you know, it's a decision a lot of the time. Do I go this way or that way? But the 2 of Pentacles is more than just a decision. It's often very much about overwhelm too. It's like juggling too much. So it's like, well, I wonder if any of you, if this resonates for any of you, you know, take it. And if it doesn't, then leave it. But if any of you have your hands in multiple things, you know, maybe there is some message here about like, you need to just kind of get a little more focused. But yeah, this is like I said, a change in direction in some aspect. This isn't a total change in direction for you. This is just like one of the ways that you're approaching this needs to change. You need to be a little more flexible, realize there's other ways, that kind of thing. And then you've got the Ace of Cups here, which is like, I mean, the cups is your heart space, right? Excuse me. This is your emotions, your heart space. And so I'm going to just clarify before I say what that is. What is this Ace of Cups about? What is this Ace of Cups? Why is this Ace of Cups here, please? What is this Ace of Cups for group number 2, please, Spirit? What is this Ace of Cups? Okay. Okay. Again, this is exactly like the new way of doing something. Learning something new, a new approach, being brave about something. This is going to require you, look, it's a flame. What lights up your heart? I think whatever decisions you have to make around this, what your guiding light needs to be is like, what lights up your heart? That should be your, like, what you're always checking in with when you're making decisions. Does this light me up? Does this feel exciting? Does this like make my heart feel full? Does this feel good? And I think some of the things, if you ask yourself that question about all of your approaches to how you're trying to, you know, be successful here, you're going to answer no to some things. You're going to be like, no, this doesn't feel good. This doesn't light me up. This doesn't fill my heart. And that's what you need to reevaluate here. Okay. So in summary, the key to your success, group number 2, number 1, there's a pregnant pause required. You need to have trust in this. And this is so that you can figure out what you have lost in terms of what your dreams and hopes have been, what your wishes are for yourself. And realize you don't have to settle. And where are you settling right now? And then I'm actually going to clarify one more thing. I feel like, I don't know if Spirit can give us any more information about what's coming to light here. I know it's about your hopes and dreams, but like, I don't know. I'm going to see if I can get any more. But anyway, let me continue. Sorry. It's like, okay, there's that. And then, yeah, the way you're making decisions, I think actually has to change what I was saying before. Like, what is lighting you up? What is filling your heart? What makes you excited? And realizing there's something that needs to go. In all of this, there's also something that needs to go. It could just be your approach, like I was saying before. Find out the answers where it's a no to if this is lighting me up, and those things kind of need to go. but it has something to do with the way you're actually building this manifestation, this success, whatever this is for you. But let me just clarify. I want to clarify again what this Sun card one more time. What is this Sun card here for? Why is the Sun card here for group number 2, please? Why is this the Empress? This is lovely. This is creation. This is, again, I really feel like this is like the settling energy is coming through, but this is like, what you're actually going to create. This is about something you're creating. Something, birthing something. Okay, let me get another card here. I actually want to get one for this connection card. Why is this connection message here? What is the connection message here for group number 2? 5 of Cups, exactly. This is, I mean, just look at it. The card says everything. This is despair. This is settling. I don't know. I just keep getting it. It's like, but the connection part that needs to be strengthened is within yourself for sure. And maybe connecting your past experiences to what's going on for you presently. You know, like I think the understanding of that really needs to be strengthened for you. Maybe there's been a loss in the past that has really affected, you know, where you're at in your life right now and what you're trying to do with your life. Okay, so I think that very much is relevant to everything I've already said. So I think I am gonna leave it at that, except I'm gonna show you the card at the bottom, which is the 10 of Cups. So this is total fulfillment. This is Spirit telling you this is the only thing that you should aspire to, is this 10 of Cups, which is your own personal fulfillment. So not what anyone else says should fulfill you. This is you defining your own, and very much the Empress energy too. You defining what is going to be, what means success for you. You define that, and then you go after that, and you don't have to settle. You can have it, okay? Even if you've lost things or things didn't work out in the past, or there was messages in your past given to you that you can't have certain things, or it doesn't matter, you can, okay? Really strong message for you, group number 2. I'm going to leave it at that. If this was helpful, I would love it if you subscribe to my channel, if that's something you would like to do. Like and comment as well. That would be helpful, and I also love seeing comments. But yeah, other than that, I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your reading. You chose this Fairy Wind card. I love this card. So with this card here, you chose this one. This one particularly highlights the aspect of the Chariot that talks about speed. So I feel like something happening. Well, I don't know. It may not be something happening fast. There's something to do with speed here anyway. Let me just put that there, and we'll get your pre-shuffled oracle, and then we will pull out your tarot deck to get additional messages. So your first oracle is, interesting, cleansing with lavender. Okay. And then we've got She Who Waits, Manara. Isn't that interesting? We've got a waiting energy, and then we had this speed energy at the beginning, but I'm sure it will all come together. So She Who Waits, Manara. It says patience, waiting, and determination. Determination, that's a major aspect of the Chariot card too. Then you've got Metamorphosis. Okay, some kind of change here. Wizard of Awareness. And then we've got commitment. And then we've got these little, oh, and you got 4 actually. The other group's got 3, but you've got these little yoga like message cards. So the first one is engage. It is not what you do that is most important, but how you approach what you do. Simply do your best, fully engage yourself, then allow what is to happen to happen. Okay. Then you've got play. Roll with the punches. Laugh with a friend. It's time for you to have fun. Love to see that. And then we've got courage. The strength of your character is defined by the rules you live by. Be certain your choices reflect what feels true to your heart. Stand in your power. Okay. And then expand. Count your blessings to expand your heart. Take everything further. There is so much for you to be joyful about. A lot of messaging here about joy, actually. Okay, so there's a couple messages coming through. Clearly, this is a situation, this success for you, this is a situation where you have to be very determined, okay? I don't know, I feel like some of you may be trying to achieve whatever this success is for you, you know? It may be something that makes you feel a little bit on your own, or I don't know. I feel like there's some kind of, I don't know, like you're in a situation where you really need to stand your ground. You really are required to have courage and like just be true to yourself in this situation. And I think that can get heavy. If you feel like you're at odds ever, like whatever you're trying to achieve or whatever the success is for you, if it takes a lot of strength and a lot of determination, you know, that can get heavy. And especially if other people aren't supporting us. And I don't know why I don't know, I'm getting it's maybe not, you may have people supporting you. Maybe it's just like larger forces make it seem like there's adversity here, I guess is what I'm feeling. There's some kind of adversity here that you have to sort of kind of just stand your ground against. So like an example would be like if you're trying to publish a book and no one will publish your book and you end up having to self-publish because no one will support you. Unlike how you have to be so determined in doing that. It's just one example. It's like anything where it's just like, I don't know. It's not the easiest route, I guess. You're very much being encouraged to, with this determination message coming through, this courage message, this expansion message. It's like in this engage message too. Let me look at that again. Yeah. You're very much being encouraged to stand your ground, okay? You've got this commitment card too. Like you're being asked to stay the path, stay the course. You need to have patience in this situation, okay? There is something that is changing, transforming, and we'll clarify what that is. Something is going to end up changing or transforming, but right now, the key to your success is to hang in there and don't back down. And to let go of what do what you have to do and then let go. This engage card talked about that. There's like a surrender energy here. And actually this Wizard of Awareness, there is an energy here about that too. Like understanding where you have control and where you don't. And like in that You have to do your best and do everything that you can that you feel is right, and then let things fall into place. And you're really being encouraged, like, while you're being patient and while you are like staying determined and standing your ground, and then, you know, when you get to that point where you kind of just have to let things be how they're going to be, like you did everything you could and now you just have to see how it goes. You really need to, like, because I feel a heaviness here, you really need to, like, find ways to detach from, I don't know, the pressure of all this or the adversity of all this or just the energy it has taken. You need to replenish your energy, and that very much can be done through joy. You know, it's going to be super important because I feel like this is not an easy short road for you to have the stamina to, like, make it through. You have to, like, lighten up where you can and find joy where you can, and not take some things so seriously in all this. There's some parts of this you just need to let go, not take it so seriously. Yeah, and find play and joy in this process. It's going to be very important for your stamina. I am very curious what this cleansing message is about. On the one hand, lavender is actually a herb that can promote calmness. It can, like, reduce anxiety, make you feel more calm, you know. But, and you know, that is a message coming through here for you. But what's being highlighted in this card is the cleansing aspect of lavender, because lavender is also, like, antibacterial and all these other things. So it's the cleansing part is being highlighted for you, and I have a feeling it has something to do with this metamorphosis. So let me just get your tarot out and let's figure that out, okay? All right. I think that this message for you, group number 3, is not so much to, like, it's for confirmation for you. Confirmation for you and a bit of advice, you know, and support. Like, I just feel like your spirit team here just wants to confirm for you, like, yes, you're doing the right thing, stand your ground, persevere, you know, and, like, lighten up in the process. Like, got to take care of yourself in this process as well. But there's something I think you don't really quite realize. I don't know, that's what I'm getting. This metamorphosis, I feel like a bit of a surprise from it for you. So we'll see what we can get about it. What is the key to their success, please, Spirit, for group number 3? I'll show you what pops out as I'm shuffling here. Group number 3, what is the key to their success, please? Knight of Swords. Okay? You can't let this knight block your block your path. Knight of Swords, you got to stay determined. What is the key to their success for, yeah, group number 3, please? What is the key to their success? Sorry, okay, I'll show you. Sorry, I should show you as they're coming out. You've got the Knight of, so you got 2 knights now. You got the Knight of Swords, and then you've got this knight is the Knight of Wands. And so this is being very determined. This is like continuing your action, okay? You keep moving. You do need to there's going to be a point where you need to let go. But this is also risk taking, being brave, courage. Need to be brave. There's some level of risk taking here where it makes sense, you know, not anything reckless or impulsive, but you got to do what you know is right, even if it seems risky to other people or even to yourself. If you know it's the right thing to do, or you have that sense, you know, that intuition about it, this situation requires your bravery. It will pay off. The Judgment card. This is you know what I'm getting with this is, because the Judgment card is card 20 right before the last card, the World card, which is the last one of the major arcana. And I'm getting like, I'm getting a few things, but one thing I'm getting is this will come, like you're very close. You're very close, actually. You do need to persevere. I feel like you've already been on a bit of a, I feel like you've already been on a long road with this. You've already had to persevere some, and you're being asked just to hang in there. Okay? Keep going. And for some of you, this might be other people's judgment. This might be judgment on yourself. Again, there's this energy of needing to stand your ground. But like this is, this whole thing is like, I don't know. I feel like this success for you is karmic. It is kind of meant to be. It is part of your life path. Yeah, this is part of your purpose. What else for group number 3, please? What else for group number 3? Yeah. You've got the King of Wands. This is, look at this. All of this firepower, all of this like passion and power is all coming from within him. This is you coming in. This is like, yeah, this is your own passion. I feel like this whole thing actually is sort of involves a lot of passion for you. There's a lot of fire. Maybe you're feeling a little burnt out. That fire maybe that flame doesn't feel as big as it once did. Maybe because it's tiring. I don't know. But this is definitely like, you are meant to make this happen. You will make this happen. You will have success here. You've got to stay and stand in your own power, though. If any of you, this is about a business. I don't know. For me, the King of Wands is one of my, probably, yeah, like one of my biggest entrepreneur cards. So that could be confirmation. Again, I think this whole reading is confirmation for you. And then you've got the Child of Spells. Interesting. Again, so this is the Page of Wands, sorry. More kind of risk-taking, keep trying, keep going. Like maybe there's been some failures, quote unquote. I don't believe in that, really. I think every so-called failure is just a learning opportunity or an opportunity for redirection in our life. And that's really how I view it, or even self-examination and understanding about ourselves. But anyway, but maybe along the way you've had to try different things, try different approaches. Maybe you're still needing to do that. But it's like you just keep trying until you're successful. You will be successful. Look, you've got the Page, Knight, and King of Wands here. It's like a progression of you following your passion. You following your passion regardless of what anyone else says. You just staying true to what you really want and believe in, and you will be successful. But there's a big learning process along the way, isn't there? What else, please? What is the key to their success? Group number 3, please. What is the key to their success, please? Yeah, Justice. Portrayed as the huntsman in this deck. The work you put into this you will see the reward, okay? You put in the work, you stand your ground, you follow your intuition, you do everything that you kind of know is right, and there will be a just outcome. There will be a just outcome in this situation. So if any of you, this is about a legal matter or something, you just have to do what is right, okay? In this situation, you follow your own heart. You do what you know is right. There will be a just and successful outcome, okay? Okay, I'm just going to clarify this cleansing message. Why is this cleansing card here for group number 3, please, Spirit? Why is this message of cleansing and lavender here? What is this cleansing? Okay. I'm going to get one more, but this is the Four of Boons, which is the Four of Pentacles. You can see these ladies are being kind of greedy. And not because they necessarily have greedy hearts. It's just they don't trust. They don't think there's enough to go around. This is lack mentality. They don't think there's enough to go around. They need to keep all these pies for themselves because they're afraid they can't make more pies in the future, or the ingredients are going to run out or whatever, right? But that's not the case. This is like kind of fear running the show, making you have like a lack mentality, but not quite sure if that's exactly it for you yet. I'm going to get one more card here. One more for this cleansing energy. Why is this cleansing energy here? What is this cleansing? Okay, fair enough. So sorry, the King of Swords. The King of Swords can see things very, very clearly. He's very intellectual and very logical, can see things from a very logical, fact-based sort of point of view. And I guess for some of you here, like this message is coming through telling you, you don't have to hold tight to anything. There's no loss here. You don't have to be mistrustful or hold back, guard. You don't have to guard anything. You maybe need to see the reality of the situation a little bit more clearly. I actually really want to get one more. What is this cleansing message? Why is this cleansing message here for group number 3? Why is this cleansing message here? Group number 3. I think you all, with this Huntsman coming out, I think a lot of you are at a point, sorry, this is the Knight of Pentacles, which is a slow and steady energy. The Knight of Pentacles has to like do the work and then wait for things to develop in a, it's like what I was saying about actions and consequences, and you put in the work and you get it back. It's like, let's just talk about planting a garden or something, your seeds have to be cared for and all these steps that have to be taken before they're going to start producing a plant, and even more time before, if it was like a vegetable or a fruit or an edible plant, it takes a long time before that plant is ripe enough for you to like pick it and eat it too. And maybe some of you haven't seen the rewards and it's starting to make you not trust. Maybe some of you are like, I've put in all this work and it's taking forever and I'm not getting anything out of it. It doesn't feel like this success is ever really going to fully develop, but it is. You need to be patient here. You need to have patience, okay? Okay, well, that's pretty clear now. Let's get a card for this metamorphosis. Spirit, why is this metamorphosis card here? Why is metamorphosis here for group? Okay. Oh man, I think you have no idea the level of success that is coming for you. I think you're going to get more than what you expect to get out of all of this. This is the King of Pentacles. This is like full expression of like the fullest abundance. This is a lot of material success. This is like so like satisfied and content and like not worrying about anything. You have everything you need and more. You have enough to share. There's just a lot of abundance here. Okay. So it's going to be better than you expected. Group number 3. Your success is going to be greater and larger than you expected. Just hang in there. Hang in there and lighten up. Okay? It's really, I mean, if we wanted to make it this simple, it's like just trust, hang in there, lighten up, do what you know is right. Like don't stop, don't quit. Okay? The key to your success is just keep on keeping on. okay? And don't let it get to you. Don't let it mess with you too bad, the process of all this, okay? All right, that's it. If this was helpful, group number 3, please subscribe to my channel, like and comment on the video. It really helps me out, but I also just really love seeing the engagement. Yeah, so take care. See you in the next one.